Where is Bastila? What happened on that ship?
We ran into Malik. He would have killed us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
You mean she's dead?
Nah, Malik won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic. Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
We gotta find the Star Forge first, then we can help her.
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malik said, or should I?
Yeah, I'll tell them.
Revan? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of a joke?
No, it's no joke. The Jedi Council captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind, programming in a new identity. Saul Karath told me on the Leviathan, and Bastila confirmed it.
You're Darth Revan? This is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Small bits.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
Of course it still matters. How do we know more memories won't come flooding back? How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us? The whole time we've been chasing after Malik, we've had his old Sith master right at our side, listening to our secrets, hearing our plans.
Yeah, but I'm not him anymore.
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace. Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malik who gave the order to attack your people, Karth. You can't blame Revan for that.
I suppose you've proven yourself to be a friend of the Republic by your actions so far, Revan. But can I trust you? Can any of us?
What about you, Julie?
What about me? I already knew who you were, though it wasn't my place to tell you. Better off than you know, if you ask me. Does it change anything? I'm not here to judge you. You do what you have to do, and I'll help if I can.
Cantorus?
You defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one in the galaxy who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill. I'm your man until the end, Revan. No matter how this plays out.
Alright, T3?
I knew the little guy would come through for you. Droids don't hold grudges.
And 47.
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
What?
Answer. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it, Master.
Okay.
Explanation. I believe so, Master. I was unaware of my homing system until it had been activated. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master. Affirmation. Correct, Master. Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions and restored upon return. I have returned to you, and my full functionality is now under your personal command. It is a distinct pleasure to see you again, Master.
Yeah, well, honestly, that makes a lot of sense.
Observation. Indeed. I do hope we shall have the chance to engage in combat together again soon, Master.
Wow. What are the chances of that happening?
Remember, we're talking about the Force here. At this point, Malik himself could drop out of the sky and I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Good point.
Alright, Karth, what about you?
Well, the others seem to trust you. And I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. But I suppose that Malik is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I?
Alright, well, I'll let you down.
I want to believe you. You've proven yourself time and time again during our mission, but this is a little much for me to wrap my mind around.
Alright.
This must be even more of a shock to you. I don't know how you even keep going. I guess we both just have to find a way to push forward. Don't worry. I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission. But don't forget, I've sworn an oath to defend the Republic. As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you. But I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then. We keep going. We've still got one more star map to uncover if we're gonna find that Star Forge and save Bastila, so let's do it before it's too late.
Oh, and the game could... Oh, it did crash. It's still there. Oh, okay. That's kind of faded out there. Oh, make sure I do not accidentally hit stop recording. Alright. And we'll go check out here. It doesn't really matter who we have. We still have yet to use Shahani since we got her. But we'll take... I don't want to spend the time leveling her up. Well, we might as well just go ahead and level her up now. We'll take her and Karth. They're who we're going to be using for the rest of this. Alright, let's
Your wish?
level her up real quick. Skills, this is gonna take a quick second. We'll just make her use single blade, so we'll give her dueling, I think. You know, weapon focus lightsaber, powers, same powers as everybody else. Another point in strength. Powers. Yeah, you already have force push. Destroy droid, maybe. Stun droid, yep. Feats. Lightsaber. Night speed. Disable droid. Where's force push? There it is. Whirlwind. Another point in strength. Skills. Keep going with this. We're just never going to use stealth, so. Then we want dueling, because she's only going to use one lightsaber. And give her up heal. Destroy droid. Sure, why not take stasis? Almost there. Another point in strength. And force wave. And that's everything. Alright. Now equipment. Give her Jedi Master robes. Strength gauntlets. Does that help her at all? No. But we don't have anything else for her. Probably awareness +4. Yep, yeah, well in awareness. Extra fortitude. Shields, just in case. And that should be it. Okay. All the way down here, see if his quest has progressed any. I don't think it does until we get the last Starforge piece, but just in case. What you got? We do not have enough money for any of it, it looks like. Almost have enough for that. This is just weapon focuses. Don't need that. That's not bad. Karth could probably use that. That's really good. That's both mind affecting and poison. Do we want to start buying all this? These are really good because they're unlimited uses of those items. Yeah, I guess we could just start from here and buy everything up. It's gonna take a while. But it will be useful. Okay, show sell list. We should have a lot to sell now. Well, I say that. Okay, yeah, we can sell all these. Don't need the battle armor. Don't need the short swords. We could probably sell these double-bladed lightsabers. And these short lightsabers can go. And we'll sell some of the red crystals. Don't need the blaster pistols. Don't need that many yellow crystals. Any other duplicates? Probably don't need these Sith assault guns. We'll keep one. Light repeating blaster we don't need. Don't need 2 of these. Don't need 4 of these. Tons of grenades we can sell later. Okay, show buy list. Unfortunately, it puts everything in here. I don't need that at all. These are good. Buy these. Don't need any of the guns that he sells or the assault blade. Probably not, at least. We'll come back to that if we do need it. That's really expensive. That's pretty good for mission, I think. That she may have more than 4 decks already. That's also really good. We'll call it there and we'll come back later. How about that? Okay. Everything from him that we needed. Run all the way back down this hallway. Then we'll do a quick run around the ship.
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me about when you worked for Davik.
Working for Davik was like driving a spike.
Davik,
to the
whatever his
side of
name
your
is.
head. Sure, you got something new in there, but in the end, you've lost something as well. Beating up people who wouldn't or couldn't pay, strong-arming his competitors, killing who he said. It was busy work, nothing decent.
You were an assassin?
Assassin, mercenary. Those are names people give guys like me who do the killing to make us seem better or worse in their eyes. I've killed many people. I can't say I'm proud of it, but I have. Criminals, competitors, businessmen, police, women, children. Jedi were a better challenge, but they hardly ever poked around.
Subtitles gone.
City, until you came along. But I never wanted to challenge you. Never felt the need. Maybe I knew I couldn't win, just like all those years ago.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Maybe you would have, but you're not who you were back then. I can tell. You've changed, and maybe I have to. I remember a time when I could do anything I wanted. Kill, maim, murder, it was all the same to me. But now that I am older, I can look back and regret.
Yeah.
In a Mandalorian. I'm not even sure what that is anymore. The Mandalorian are gone, defeated by the Republic and swept away by time. I look back and regret all the chances I had as a warrior. And then all the chances I've had since then. I shouldn't be getting like this. Not when so many other things are happening, but... It feels like something has changed inside and I don't know what it is. This is unbecoming a warrior. Let's get on with everything before I start getting sentimental or something. Is there something else you want to know?
Nope.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Alright. While we're here, let's actually take a look at the workbench. This should be mine. We got that sigil crystal. 1d6 and a +1 to attack bonuses. I think we're going to keep the blaster deflection, though. Short lightsaber. We already got that. And more blaster deflection. That's good. That's fine. Okay, we can put something here. 3 to attack bonus. Alright, let's do the crit. I think that's Jahani's lightsaber. Alright, ranged weapons. Are these all maxed out? Not quite. Armor. Maxed out. Maxed out. Maxed out. Okay, don't have enough for that. Melee weapons. Ceremonial blades max, and then I think we glitched this, and now we have 2 of them. But they're both maxed out now. Cool. Alright, HK, what you got?
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Yeah, so you originally belonged to Revan.
Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned.
Yeah, it probably worked out better this way.
Observation. You may be right, Master. This way we are reunited, and neither of us has suffered permanent termination.
Do you know anything about the Starforge?
Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's
Makes sense.
secrets.
Yeah, what can you tell me of Malik?
Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then.
Am I very much like the Revan you do?
Observation. You are different in many fundamental ways, Master. You have a concern for life that is unsettling. This cannot solely be caused by memory loss. I do not know how to explain it. Regardless, you do seem to be improved overall from the human I once knew.
Alright, so what's with all the meatbag references?
Answer. It was you who programmed me thus, Master. Your pupil once asked me what I thought of him, and I informed him of his meatbag status. He was unimpressed, but you found the reference humorous. You changed my programming so that I would continue to use the term. It drove your pupil to extreme lengths of frustration.
Yeah, so Malik was the original meatbag?
Observation. Of course you do, Master. You did then as well.
Alright, thank you.
As you desire, Master. Signing off.
Alright, what does everybody else think? Jolie.
Got something on your mind?
Yeah, so why'd you leave the Jedi?
Who said I left the Jedi?
You did?
Well, technically I was only a Padawan. Not that that makes a difference to most, but as for the Order itself, no, I never left it. It left me.
What you mean?
You know what I hate? Well, lots of things really, but I'm old and easily annoyed, but that's besides the point. What I really hate are how most people view the Jedi. Everyone thinks that the Jedi are perfect, that they can do no wrong. They think the Jedi Council is completely incapable of injustice.
You disagree.
Damn right I disagree. The Jedi are just as capable of injustice as anyone else. They may try harder, sure, but sometimes they get it wrong. And I'm not even talking about how some of us fall to the dark side. No, that's plenty indication of our fallibility, but it's something else entirely. No, I'm talking about how more than often not, your average robe-wearing Jedi can try to do the right thing and still be completely wrong.
So they wronged you in some way?
No, the Jedi always treated me well. It would be foolish and untrue to say otherwise. That's not what I meant anyway. Come to think of it, I don't have to be clear. Someone my age is entitled to ramble, damn it. But for your sake, I'll try to explain. I'll tell you a little tale about a Jedi master I once knew. Hortath, I think. Or was it Hortoth? I can never get it straight.
Okay, go on.
Where was I then? Oh yes, Master Hortath. He was a kindly old Jedi who meant well, but the most nearsighted thing in the Corps, I swear. He would walk into walls, knock over tables, mistake apprentices for rancor beasts, that sort of thing. And he was too proud to submit to proper treatment. Some used to counsel him in the urge to use the Force, Master Hortath. Allow the Force to see for you. But he refused to believe that his eyes were failing. He simply squinted more and more as the years went on. The other Jedi resignedly passing it off as the amusing quirk of a compassionate old man.
And?
I'm not finished yet. Now shush. So,
okay.
One day a young Padawan meets Master Hortath in the courtyard and, not knowing of his blindness, asks him for directions to the council. Quite sure of himself, Hortath gave the lad directions, which happened to lead back outside and away from the Enclave. The Padawan is confused, naturally. He asks if Master Hortath is sure, and of course Master Hortath says that he is. The Padawan suggests that perhaps he should ask someone else. But the proud Hortath now feels insulted. He tells the Padawan to take the route he prescribed and no other. Rather dejectedly, the Padawan did as he was told, and so ended up leaving the Jedi Order forever. It was decided that the boy's fate was to leave the Order anyway, though whether that was out of respect for Hortath or because the boy went on to something else, well, we'll never know.
So... what?
The tale is about blindness, and I thought the point was clear. At any rate, you think about it. You're the one who asked why the Jedi left me, remember? Now let's get going. My feet are itching for a good run.
Alright.
Got something on your mind?
Okay. Just make sure you didn't have anything else. Mission. We haven't talked to her yet. She's over here.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Talk about me being Revan.
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
So it doesn't bother you?
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace.
Okay. Quick conversation, but that'll do. Jahani.
How can you possibly be Raven? The Jedi whose troops saved me on Terrace. It was Raven, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith, that something was wrong with it. The man who saved me could never go completely to the dark side.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail.
You'll do fine.
Thank you for placing your confidence in me. I only wish I had your heart as well. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it.
Alright.
How may I be of a...
Can we talk?
What is it you...
Okay.
Of course.
Zalbar? What you got? Yeah, how do you feel about me being Revan? Okay. Does T3 even care? Does he even have dialogue? Okay, yep, nope. Alright. Now to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Yep. Talk about me being Darth
If you're
Revan.
ready to talk, then yes. So am I.
And
I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't.
why not?
I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died. But it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. Despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the darkness that must surely be there, it isn't who you are. That's why I can't hate you, why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice, and there won't be any turning back.
And if I make the wrong one?
Well, then I hope I can save you from yourself.
Okay. Alright, and that is everybody. So with that revelation out of the way, we're going to call it there and be back tomorrow, and we'll start Korriban. And yeah, so see you then.